Hi everyone, I'm Jewel and thanks for checking out the weather with me today. I appreciate it so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the bell to ensure you get all the latest weather news, forecast, watches, warnings, things of that sort. I would appreciate it so very, very much. In yesterday's forecast, I told you guys down around in this area here to watch out. You had a good chance of maybe a tornado. The tornado watches went up. Yes, they did. Late yesterday afternoon, I don't believe one happened, but there was that chance. So we're going to check all that out as well as other things. But first, as we're looking at the watches and warnings map this morning, my goodness gracious, everything in pink from over here in California, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, even a little bit of Arizona in the mountainous areas. We go up to Montana, over here in Colorado, all the way down in New Mexico, parts of Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the upper Michigan areas. Everything in the pink. The reason I pointed these out one by one, you are under a winter storm warning. That's what this is. Now, a couple of places we're going to check out right quick. Of course, I can't go through every one of them, but for everybody down around St. Paul, Minnesota, you're under a winter storm warning until November 27th around 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So far as what it's looking like today, you're going to probably get some snow, mainly before noon. Some patchy blowing snow before noon. It's just going to be a cold day. Your temperatures are going to fall all day. You'll probably get up to around 29, and it's going to be 26 by 5 p.m. The winds are going to blow out of the northwest, probably 15 to 25 miles per hour, and you're going to have gusts as high as 40. Now, totals of snow today, you possibly are going to pick up. Could be a little more, could be a little less. 1 to 2 inches, okay? But this chance of you getting snow is at 100%, so that's what I would bank on. Now, these temperatures I told you are Fahrenheit. This is not the wind chill, so it's going to be even colder than that. And this is St. Paul, Minnesota. For Thanksgiving Day, you can expect some increasing clouds with a high of 29, but the wind should calm down for everyone around St. Paul. Now, when we move over to Wisconsin, we're going to check out Barron, Wisconsin. Everybody in the pink's in this, okay? For Barron, Wisconsin, this is what it's looking like for you. Your temperature is going to fall all day today also. Your high should get to 31, then it's going to fall like crazy, okay? You should have some snow, mainly before lunchtime today, and it's going to blow. And it could linger on until around 2 p.m. It's going to be blowing snow. And by 5 p.m., your temperature should be 23 degrees. This is Fahrenheit, not the wind chill. Blustery winds with the winds blowing out of the north-northwest around 20 to 25. Yours should decrease a little in the afternoon, but they could get as high with the wind gust as 40 miles per hour. And by the time the day is over, you should pick up another 1 to 3 inches of snow. And for Thanksgiving Day, it's going to be a cold one with a high of around 29. The wind should calm down, but the clouds will increase. When we move over a little bit, everybody in the blue, you're under a winter weather advisory until November 27th. Everybody in the blue from these counties in Maine, as you see this little streak in here, going down through upper Michigan, parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, everybody over North and South Dakota, these areas, including New Mexico. Everybody that's in the blue, well, this is what you can expect, okay? As of now. Of course, all this could change, but we're going to go over here to like Emmett, Idaho. Emmett, Idaho. What's going on for you guys today? Well, it's looking like today you got a chance of maybe a little bit of snow this morning. And then just a slight chance it's probably going to turn to rain and snow and be mostly cloudy, because your high is going to be too warm for snow. Your high should be around 46. The winds, though, should be out of the southeast around 15 to 17 miles per hour, with some gusts around 26 miles per hour. And you have a chance of this snow and rain of 50% today. And for Thanksgiving Day and in Idaho, mostly cloudy with a high of 40 with some calm winds. Now, we got wind, and more wind. Where you see this goldish color, this is a high wind weather advisory. Everywhere you see the brown, from Tennessee to western North Carolina, all the way up into New York. This goes for southern Wisconsin, also parts of Iowa and Michigan. Everywhere in the brown here. You've got very, very high winds today. In the situation report this morning from Paducah, Kentucky, you can see I'm not going to go over everywhere. I've just showed you on the map. You know where you live if you're in these goldish and brown areas. The wind's going to blow today, but what we have this morning right now, the wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour are expected across Interstate 64 corridor in southern Illinois this morning. Winds gusting up to 40 to 50 miles per hour are expected elsewhere. Both the warning and advisories are in effect through 3 p.m. today. It's going to be very, very windy. So, folks, anywhere along Interstate 64, you need to be aware. As we come down, let's see if we can come down just a little bit here. Here we go. Winds are expected to gust up to 60 miles per hour along the Interstate 64 corridor in southern Illinois this morning and early afternoon. Elsewhere, winds up to 40 to 50 miles per hour, as you can see on this map. These are 40 and 50. Up in this area is 60 miles per hour wherever you see the goldish color. Now, so far as severe weather today, we do have a chance of some isolated thunderstorms that could pop up across parts of the Great Lake area, northeast and mid-Atlantic, as well as portions of the southeast and also California. As you can see, everywhere that's outlined in green here, there is that chance that a thunderstorm could pop up. But nothing is looking severe today like it did yesterday with the tornado possibilities and the gusty winds. It's just looking like a thunderstorm. You have a chance of one popping up, but none of them look like they could become an outbreak of severe weather. And now, I've been talking about these two big storm systems that was going to affect the U.S. all week and started last week, and here they are, as you can see. This is the European high-rise model here. Here is one of those storms. Here's the other one coming in off the coast. I'm just going to turn this on and let it roll for you guys, okay? Now, we have an extremely active weather pattern, as we all know, in places across much of the U.S. with these two large storm systems making the weather headlines everywhere this week. People trying to travel, airports closed, people having automobile accidents, people getting stranded. It's just a problem. Please be safe. Now, the first storm will be a strong surface low. As I just showed you, it's tracking eastward across the Great Lakes for today and then towards New England by tomorrow night. Now, given the tight pressure granted with this low pressure system, very windy conditions are likely across much of the Midwest and Ohio Valley region, where the winds could gust, as I've showed you, in excess of 50 miles per hour at times. The high wind warnings are in effect from the greater Kansas City area to western Ohio, and wind advisories farther south from Arkansas to the Mid-Atlantic region. The north of the surface is going to surface low will be the swath of moderate to heavy snow across the upper Midwest for today, where winter storm warnings are in effect. Several travel disruptions are likely for these areas, as I have showed you and told you. Please, please check weather wherever you are and be safe. Now, the other low that was off the west coast, that's another storm. It's going to be highly impacted across the western U.S. and reach the Oregon coast. And with this low pressure, it's going to be a record setter for the month of November for the area, with the central pressure near 970 millibars. That's even lower than it looked like it was going to be forecast for yesterday. Now, it is now beginning to gradually weaken a little bit. That's a good thing as it gets over the land towards the Great Basin. The Sierra Nevada mountains are more than likely to get hammered with blizzard conditions from it, and heavy snow is also expected towards the east to include the northern Rockies, the Wasatch Range, and the San Juan Mountains of Colorado, where these winter storm watches and warnings are already in effect for many of these areas, with the potential for 1 to 3 feet. That's right, folks, 1 to 3 feet of snow. Now, Thanksgiving travel in these regions are going to be severely affected. Please, please, once again, check your local weather if you're traveling in any of these areas that I've been talking about before you take off in your automobile. Elsewhere across the nation, showers and a few thunderstorms are forecast from the southeast U.S. to the mid-Atlantic and New England ahead of the cold front, and rain amounts approaching ½ an inch in some locations as possible. Dry and mild conditions are expected to continue for Florida. I had someone write me yesterday, it's dry, we need rain, and it's hot. Well, dry and mild conditions are going to continue for Florida, and below average temperatures for much of the central and western United States areas. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. Please remember, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. I need all the subscribers that I can get. I appreciate it so very much. When you do subscribe, if you would like to donate me through PayPal, just go to my home channel page and you'll see the icon in the upper right-hand corner. Click it. It'll take you right into where you need to go, and you can do whatever you need to if you would like to donate. If you don't, that's okay too. I appreciate you just watching my videos. May each of you have a very good day, safe day, and blessed day. Please be careful traveling, folks. Have a happy Thanksgiving on this Thanksgiving Eve day. And with the good Lord's will, I'll see you back tomorrow morning on Thanksgiving Day. This weather isn't going to let up for a little bit. One storm moving through now, another one off the west coast, just entering the west coast, and it's going to be coming on too. So much peace, love, and kindness to all. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day.